One of the best things about PlatinumPay is the ability for users 24/7 to get their fingertips on any type of reporting that's really necessary. That's one of the most powerful aspects of PlatinumPay that we're most proud of. Let's show you how to get started in this video with basic reporting. From PlatinumPay, visit the reporting drawer over on the left side of the main interface and click on Report Browser. This will populate a screen of kind of a menu section. We're going to focus today on just the basic reports. Long term, as you become an advanced power user, you'll find that there may be some reports under the advanced section. Those are very different. They're built in a custom crystal-based report writer, not designed as beautifully laid out as really the custom canned PDF reports that most of our clients rely on. So let's focus on three main areas: payroll reports, employee reports, and company reports. As the name would suggest, if we click on payroll reports, this is a host of terrific reports based around a particular payroll in time. Okay. Similarly, if we click on employee reports, same thing. These are reports that answer questions about employees, and company likewise. Questions that might come up where you need figures on an entire company's worth of data. Let me give you an example of some of the most popular, and really being able to view these and being able to print them are the two main functionalities. So I want to make sure that we're comfortable with that. If we click back on payroll reports, the granddaddy of them all is the payroll liability report. If we double click, we're presented with a dialog box, and down below you have the opportunity to change the year, and if you have multiple companies, certainly the company underneath that. From the time that you go on Old Florida's PlatinumPay payroll system, every single payroll from the beginning of time until the end of time is going to be housed there. So you never lose access to that information. Again, we can print those reports to printers. Okay, that's very common, or we can actually look at those as a PDF. So let's say, for instance, we'd never seen the payroll liability report. We didn't know how big that was. We have a couple of options. The easiest, once we've highlighted on the report and highlighted on the particular run. Now, let me give you an example of this test database. I think I've got data in previous years. Let's go back and see if there's 2008. Okay, so here you can see an example of all these different runs. So we have to make sure we've clicked on the particular run and we've highlighted the particular report. Having done that, let's click on this Adobe Export button. Yes, we'd like to view it, so we'll click the Yes button, and this will present it in a nice, beautiful PDF format. Okay. In later versions, please see our training site and look for advanced reporting on file transfers. There's a lot of really advanced maneuvers in order to get information like this. It's in PlatinumPay shuttled over to your desktop if you like to email these things around or have them locally. We won't address that here. But this is a perfect way for you to view something online if you like to look at it in PDF format. That's very, very easy to do. An alternative to clicking the export button, it's the exact same thing as hitting this preview button down here, as you can see. Now this one will actually prompt you to save that. Now again, you're inside the PlatinumPay terminal environment, so we'll talk more about that. But in essence, you can save the report and pop it up as a PDF. Okay, back to the report browser. Now if you ever have this other preview tab, obviously report browser will get you back and forth. The other alternative, obviously, is printing it to paper. So up here is how you can select the different default printer. So just make sure that the printer that you're attached to is the correct one, and you can hit this button, or alternatively down here and hit this print, and the exact same report that we saw in PDF format is going to go right to your printer. Okay. Employee reports. I think in later videos we'll talk about some of the specific reports and how you can get access and what you might use them to do, but the functionality is going to be the same. You can highlight on a particular report, either use the PDF format and view it, or actually hit the printer button and print to paper. Some of them might require there to be a date range, and you have the ability to either choose a canned date range or type in your custom, so pay attention to that. Certain reports require that, certain ones don't. But that gives you a basic idea on how to just get into the report browser section. Again, that's available 24/7. It's very powerful also in the fact that once you're in the middle of a payroll, once you've created and started a payroll, before you've ever submitted it to processing, You can always save and exit, go right here to your reporting section. That payroll is there, and every single report that can be run after the fact can be run and previewed during the payroll. So it gives users a high degree of control over quality, gives us the ability to make sure that there's no excuses for an imperfect payroll, because there's never any guesswork as to what the final figures are going to be.